Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juan Carlos Monsalve. Today is November 10, 2023. The time of the recording is 8:42 p.m. Eastern time. We are going to play another shoe of Baccarat today, and we will be using also some betting system of Martingale betting system starting with $25. We will double every time that we lose, and when we win, we won't reset to back to $25. We will maintain the same bet until we have at least 5 units of $25 or $125, and after one loss. So we need uh, to wait for a loss before we leave the table. Um, for all the scorecards, visit my website, juancarlosmonsalve.com. You can support my channel at paypal.me /juancarlosmonsalve12 or buymeacoffee.com /juancarlosmonsalve. Please give it a thumbs up to this video, subscribe to my channel, ring the bell to receive notifications, share this video with others. Sit back and observe. My YouTube channel is at Juan Carlos Monsalve 1652, and my Facebook group is Baccarat Research. Um, what we do is we start with $25. We are looking to win at least 5 original units or 125. We use the Martingale betting system. We don't reset after a win. We're gonna assume that we have a bankroll of 15,000. You don't need 15,000 to play, but just to be able to play with confidence today, we say, okay, we have 15,000 to play. It's fictitious money, so why not, right? The bets are 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600, 3200. If we get to the point of the last or number nine is going to be 5,000. That's the usually when the minimum bet of $25 at the table, the maximum bet amount is 5,000 at the table. So if that's the case, we will need about, in this case, 11,375 if we apply the regular Martingale betting system. So we have here. On the left side, the name of the game is Baccarat. Um, on the left side, we have player equal one or blue. Banker is B as in B equal -1 or red. T as in Tom equals 0. That's a tie. I will enter information vertically here for player and banker, and the computer is going to tell me who the winner is or if it's a tie. The number of players will be here, number of bankers here, number of ties here, and the total of hands per two here. On the right side of the screen, we will see a number one and blue, but it's not going to be a player. It's going to be if I win or if I lose. If I lose, it's going to be a -1, or if it's going to be a tie or no win, it's going to be a 0. So the first thing that we do when we start a shoe, the same as in the casino, I already shuffled the 8 decks that we use. We burn one card. This one is the seven of clubs, so we need to burn seven more cards. The four and then three more. Two, three. For a total of eight. I write down that card here. I don't use this information. Some people may use the information. That's why I'm collecting the data as well. Again, November 10, 2023. This is today's date. And I'm going to play the first hand. I use two different strategies. One when the game start with the player or when it start with the banker. So um, I have them separate here. It depends. I'm gonna start on the player side. On the player side, I will bet player the first hand. I will play player. If I get banker, then I will need to change the strategy, or I will adjust to the strategy. So the first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Now I got a natural 8 player and a 3 banker. This one is a player is the winner. This is my bet, player, and I won this bet. This is a win, equal 1 or blue. If I have lost, it's going to be -1. Here is the amount of the bet. This is the amount of the bet, and I added another column today, and it's this one here. This is to keep track of how many hands I have won or lost. On this one, it's going to say it says that I have won one hand. So we started correctly. So this is the first hand. Now the second hand. First card for player. First card for banker. Second card for player. Second card for banker. And now we have a natural 9 banker. And player has a 5. So that was a banker hand. And on this one, there is a banker 1. My bet was player, and this is a loss. So I lost 25 because I had won 25 before, and I lost 25. Now I have 0. I had one hand won before because I lost this one. Then I have no hands won. One. Net is 0. The third hand, first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Now I have a 7-7. And this is my bet, and when it says my play, that's my bet. I already know where I'm gonna bet every single hand of the shoe. So I don't have to think, I don't have to guess, I don't have to gamble. I already this I use the information from previous games to determine what I'm playing now. This strategy it may be different of the one from yesterday, because yesterday also the shoe started with player. Um, so it may be different because when I update the database, it gives me different numbers. It may give me different numbers. It may be about the same, maybe very similar, but probably is different. On this one, it's a 7 player and 7 banker. That's the first tie of the shoe. It shows here that it's a tie. My bet was a banker. It shows here that it's a tie. I win no money. I have 0 and 0 hands won out of the 3 hands. So I have here 1 player, 1 banker, 1 tie, and we go for the next hand. And I'm betting banker now. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Player has a 6 and stands, banker 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 6 for a total of 8. So 6 player, and banker has an 8. So this is a banker hand. I play banker, so I won that hand. And on this one here, because I lost the hand before, this one should have been double. Should have been double. So it should be 50. So I won 50. After one loss, we doubled the hand. We doubled the bet. So it's 50, 51, and now I'm one positive, one hand positive. So we go for the next hand. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Now we got a natural nine banker and player has a one. This one is a loss. I lost I lost that one because I play player and got banker. So I lost this one. I lost $50 because the one before I don't reset. I don't go back to 25. I keep the same bet of 50. So I lost 50 and the 50 that I won before I lost it here. The one unit that I had won I lost it. So I'm back to zero and no money. And we go to the next hand. First card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. I have zero player, zero banker. We get a third card for both of them. I got a zero player and banker has a seven. So zero player and seven banker. I won this hand. On this one, it double this one here. I need to fix the formula in this area, but I will do it afterwards. On this one, it doubled the bet because I lost the one before. My next bet has to be double. That's the Martingale. After one loss, we double the bet. The only difference of the Martingale is that I don't reset, don't go back to the original bet. So I won 100. So I'm up one unit or one hand, and I have 100. I don't leave the table when I'm winning. If I lose one, if I have at least 5 units, that's when I leave. This moment, I have 100 and I won the hand, so I will keep playing. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. I have player 4, banker 6. I'm playing banker, 2 bankers I'm going to be playing next. The third card for player is a 7. A 7 plus 4 is equal 1. And because we got a 7 player third card, we need to get a third card on this 6. And the third card is a 0. So total is 1 player and 6 banker. We won another 100. That's the advantage of this. If we don't reset, we keep winning that amount. Um, so right now we have $200 up, two hands up. That means that we have won two more hands than of those that we have lost. That means that we have won one, two, three, four, and we lost two. So we have a net two hands won. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Now in this case, a player has a natural 9, banker has a 4. So that was a player hand. That was a player hand. I bet banker and lost that one. I lost $100 from the $200 that I had. I lost $100. I'm left with 100 because it's one loss. The computer checks if I have at least 125 because what I have is 100. I will keep playing and I will keep doubling when I lose. So in this case that I lost 100, I need to bet 200 and I'm gonna bet two players. Next one is first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. I have a 6 player and a stance. Banker has a 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 10 for a total of 1. So we won that hand. We have a 6 player and 1 banker. We won the hand, or the winner is a player. We play player and we won the hand. Um, on this one, also something happened here. on this one, we will have won $200 here. So I'm gonna do it manually because for some reason the formula is not calculating it, but I will fix it probably tomorrow. And that's what I've been doing for the last few days. That's why I didn't record because I do formulas. So this is the formula that is here on top. It's a long formula. I have to check what is wrong with it. Okay, next hand. Next hand is going to be another $200. I'm going to play banker. So first card for player, second card for first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. I have six players on a stand. Banker has a zero. I get a third card, and the third card is an eight. And we play. We won that one. We play banker, and banker has an eight, and player has a six. So banker won. We play banker. We won that one. One means one. We won another 200 for a total of 500. We are doing well on this shoot. Next three hands, I wanna play player for so first card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. I have six players on a stand, and banker has a one. I get a third card, and the third card is a zero. So I got six player and one banker. So I play player. Excuse me. Player one. I pay player, and I won. That's one. Now I have another 200 for a total of 700. Now we are in the positive four hands more of what we have lost. Um, I'm gonna bring the titles here because they start moving. I'm gonna do a split here so we keep the titles. So we keep counting this. We have four players, six bankers, and one tie. Six bankers, four players, and one tie. And our wins are four above of those that we lost. So next hand, first card for player, first card for banker, second card player, second card banker. Have a zero player and zero banker. Both of them get a third card. Player get a one and banker get a zero. So we won that one. One player, zero banker, and that is a winner. Player is the winner. I play player and I won the hand and I won another $200 for a total of 900. Next hand, first card for player, first card for banker, player, banker. Now we have a natural 8 player and one banker. Player one, we play player. We won the hand. We won another 200 for a total of 1100. We are on the positive six hands. Next hand is going to be another $200 that we're going to bet, and we are going for two bankers. For the next two hands will be bankers. That's what I'm going to be playing. First card for player, first card for banker, player, banker. Now banker has a natural 8, so four player bankers gets a natural 8. So player one, excuse me, banker one. I play banker. I won the hand. I won another $200 for a total of 1300. We are in the positive of seven hands. Next hand, we are gonna play banker again, and it's gonna be another 200. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. Now six player, seven banker, six player, seven banker. That is another banker. We play banker and we won. It's $200. Now we have 1500. Total of eight hands up. Now we're gonna play the same 200 and we're gonna play player. First card for player, second hand for banker. Excuse me, first card for banker, player, banker. We have 0-0. We get a third card for both of them. I got a 5 for on player side, and I got a 6 on banker side. So five player, 6 banker. This hand we lost the hand. We lost because the winner is a banker. I bet player, and I lost the hand. I lost $200. The $200 out of the 1,500, I'm left with 1,300. The computer automatically will identify that I get to the end of my bet. At this moment, I will leave the table. From the 1,300, I will pay commissions. If I owe commission, I will pay commissions, and I tip the dealer. I usually tip the dealer with 10% of my earnings. Um, so at this moment, I will leave the table. I'm gonna continue with the two because I need to collect all the data. Okay, next hand. First card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Now it's a player 9, banker 5. The winner was a player. If I was betting money, it would have been a banker, so I would have lost that one. It shows here that it's a 0 because I'm not playing. The system already knows that I'm not playing anymore. So I continue playing. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. I have 5 player and 2 banker. I get a third card for both of them. The 5 goes down to 4 on the player side. And banker has a 2 and get a third card. The third card is a 3 for a total of 5. So 4, 5. Um, on this one, I have a banker winner. I will have won that one, and it will have been another one here, another win. Money is going to be 0. I will have no bet on that one. And this one, the count continues 6, 7, because I need to know at the end of the shoe how many wins, how many losses. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Now we have a natural 9 banker. Player has a 1, and if I have played that one, there was a banker. Winner, I will have played banker, and I will have won that one as well. And the computer knows I'm not betting anymore, so it should be 0 there. No more wins and money or losses. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 4 and banker has an 8. So that was a banker hand. I would have played player and I would have lost that one, but I didn't lose any money because I'm already out of the shoe. I should not be at the table. After I lose, I leave the table. I don't stay to collect the area or anything. I just leave. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. I have 1 player and 5 banker. I need a third card for player. The third card is a 0, so player remains at 1, and banker doesn't get any more cards. So that was a banker hand. I would have play player, and I would have lost that one. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 0 player and 4 banker, and the third card for player is a 9. And for player, I will have get a third card if we get anything from 2 to 7. So a 9, we don't get any more cards. So 9 player and 4 banker, and that was a player hand. We would have played player and we would have won that one. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 3 player and 5 banker. I need a third card for player, and the third card is a 0. So the 3 remains, and banker does not get any more cards. So that was a banker hand. My play would have been a banker, and I would have won that one as well. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 0 player and 5 banker. The third card for player is a 6 for a total of 6. And here is a 6 player and banker. Where banker gets a third card if we get anything from 4 to 7. So the third card for banker is a 3. So 6, 8. And that was a banker hand. We would have played banker and we won that hand as well. Next hand. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. I have a 2 player and 4 banker. I get a third card for player and it's a 1 for a total of 3 player. And the banker has a 4, and 4 only get the third card if we get anything from 2 to 7, so no more cards for banker. So we get the banker. That was a banker hand. Banker hand. um, I had played player, but I lost. So next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 5, banker has a 1. I need a third card for both of them. Player goes down to 3, and banker gets a third card, and it's a 7 for a total of 8. So 3, 8. It would have been a banker. Banker 1. I would have played banker, and I won that one as well. When I play at the casino, I play all the hands. I don't like to skip hands. So unless I'm not playing. Second hand, second card. I have player 7 and it stands, banker 2 and gets a third card. The third card is a 3 for a total of 5. So 7 player, banker has a 5, 7, 5. And that was a player hand. I bet a banker. I lost that hand as well. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have 6 player and it stands. Banker has a 2 and get a third card, and the third card is another 2. So it is 6 player and 4 banker. So on this one was a player hand. I bet the banker. I lost that hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker, and have 3 player and 4 banker. The player third card is a 6 for a total of 9, and banker has a 4. With the 4, if we get anything from 2 to 7, get a third card. So the third card for banker is 2 for a total of 6. So 9, 6. Player 1. I have played player, and I would have won that hand as well. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 6 and it stands. Banker has a 4 and gets the third card. The third card is a 7, so it went down to 1. So 6 player, 1 banker. All right, this is hand number 30th, and that was a player hand. I won that hand as well. Next hand, so first card for player, banker, player, banker. I have a six player in the stands, banker zero, and gets a third card, and the third card is a zero. So zero banker, six player. That was a player hand. I would have been a play banker, but I lost the hand. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Now I have a five player and zero banker. Well, we get a third card for both of them. The five plus seven and it goes down to two. And banker gets a third card, and the third card is a nine. So two nine. That was a banker hand. So banker hand, I would have played banker. I would have won that hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a four player and five banker. I get a third card for player. The third card is a six for a total of zero. And the banker has a five. And if we get anything from four to seven, banker gets a third card. The third card is a two for a total of seven. So that one was a banker hand. I would have played player. I would have lost my hand. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. That was a banker hand. That was a natural eight banker, and player has a three. So that was a banker hand. I would have played player. I would have lost that hand. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Now I have a natural eight player and one banker. That was a player hand. I would have played banker and I lost that hand. I have lost three hands in a row. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a zero player, four banker. Player gets a third card. It's a seven. And banker four. We get a third card. We get anything from two to seven. So banker gets a third card. He gets an eight. So player gets seven, and banker reduced to two. That was a player hand. I was betting banker. I lost that hand as well. I have lost four hands in a row. My next bet is a player. Okay, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a zero player, zero banker. Both of them get a third card. Player gets a four, and banker gets a four for a total of four four. That was a tie. Um, so I didn't win any money. I didn't lose any money there. And I was playing player, and according to the new information that I have, I verified that ties affect the way that I play. So I will, because I was playing player, but my next bet is a banker, I will move my money from player to banker for my next hand. So I will bet banker this time. So first card for player, banker, player, banker. I have a player is a three and banker has a zero. Both of them get a third card. The third card player remains at three, and banker gets a third card and it's a zero. So three, zero. That was a player hand. I would have played banker. and I lost that hand as well. And this is very common. Um, you look at here, I have lost two, four, five hands in a row. That's why it's very important to have the discipline. I play at the beginning, and when I met my target, I left. I ended. Even if I'm making the money, it's not reason for me to stay because the strategy can switch to start playing to the other side. So I will keep playing, and I will need to complete the two. Yes, because I need the data. I need to collect all the data that I can get from these shoes that I'm playing. Next hand, I'm playing banker. I have zero player, five banker. Uh, we got a four player, and five. We get a third card. We get it in from 4 to 7. So this five gets a third card, and the third card is a four. So it went up to 9. So four player, nine banker. So that was a banker hand. I was playing banker, and I won that hand. Let's say that if I am doing the Martingale straight 5 unit, five double every five, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have made my money back in number six. That means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My last bet would have been 800. I would have survived if I just play a straight martingale to reset after every win. But this is not the way that we're playing. But it doesn't matter for us because we already left the table. We already stopped playing at this table. Next hand, I'm gonna play banker. For it's gonna be my next bet. Is gonna be to banker. Uh, I have a zero player, and banker has a two. Both of them get a third card. Player gets another two for a total of two, and banker gets a zero, and it remains at two. So two player, two banker. That's a tie. Um, there is no reason for me to move the money. My next bet is going to be banker, the same. So I don't need to change it. If it's different, I will move my money if I need to. But ties move the game, not only to collect the data, but also when you are playing. You have to take that in consideration, or at least if we're using my strategy. My next bet is going to be banker, and I got a seven player, a banker. So it was a banker hand. I play banker and I won that hand. This count here, this number here, six is the number of hands that I'm up. Even I lost five in a row. Six hands is what we are up in the whole shoe. I mean that if we are playing flat betting $25, it will have been 150 so far. But it's a slow process to make any money if we just play flat bets. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. I have a three player and five banker. Player gets a zero, so it remains at three. And the banker has a five, doesn't get any more cards, so I lost a hand. It was player a banker hand. I played player, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker, and now it's a banker hand, natural nine, and player has a seven, banker hand, uh, I bet player, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker, I have a seven player, and a banker. So banker. I play banker, so I won that hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a natural A player. Banker has a 1, so I lost a hand. The hand was a player hand, and I play banker, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 5, and I get a card, and banker has a 2 and get a card. So 5 plus 4, 9, and banker gets a 0. So 9 player, 2 banker. That was a player hand. I play player. I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have 1 player and 0 banker. Both of them get a third card. Player gets an 8 for a total of 9, and banker has a 0 for a total of 0. So 9, 0. That was a player hand. I would have bet banker, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a player 5, banker 3. I'm playing player. The third card for player is a 6 for a total of 1. And banker has a third card, and the third card is a 0 for a total of 3. So that one was a banker hand. I played player, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a banker 7 and a stand, so player 1 and gets a third card. The third card is a 4 for a total of 5. Banker has 7, so that was a banker hand. I play banker, so I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a natural 8 banker. Player has a 7, so banker hand. I played banker, and I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Now banker has a natural 8, and player has a 3, and that was a banker hand. I played player, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 3 player for banker. I need a third card for player. The third card is a 7 for a total of 0. And banker, if banker has 4, and if we get anything from 2 to 7, get a third card. So the third card for banker is a 2 for a total of 6. So that was the banker hand. I played player, and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 4, and banker 3. Player third card is a 3 for a total of 7. Player, and banker gets a third card. The third card is a 4 for a total of 7 as well. So here on top we see the totals. Players 19, bankers 30, ties 4. Um, it's missing the number of hands. Let me fix that. I've been making adjustment to this spreadsheet, so we have to fix it later. I have to think out what's wrong with the formula. All right, so we have 7-7, total of 4 ties. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 2 and banker has a 1. Both of them get a third card. Uh, player goes to player goes to 8. A player, banker goes to 5, and that was a player hand. I bet player and I won the hand. Okay, next hand. First card player, banker, player, banker. Now we have a natural 9 banker and player has a natural 8. So that's a banker hand. I played player and lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have an 8 player. Banker has 0, no more cards because that's a natural 8. So that was a player hand. I play banker and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Banker has a 7 and it stands. Player gets a third card. The third card is a 5 for a total of 8. 8 player, 7 banker. That was a player hand. I play banker and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Have a 0 player and 3 banker. 0. Now I got to 9 player and banker has 7. So 9 player, 7 banker. I won the hand. It was a player hand. I played player and I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 1 player and 0 banker and I'm playing banker. So the player goes to 2. 2 player, banker gets a third card and the third card is a 0. So 2-0, that was a player hand. I play banker so I lost the hand. Next hand, next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 0 and banker has a 0. The third card for player is a 3. The third card for banker is a 0. So 3, 0. So another player hand. I played banker and I lost the hand. Next hand, now we are tied. The number of hand wons and lost are the same. So we are in 0 right now. First card for player, first card for banker, second card for player, second card for banker. The player has a 3, banker has a 4. The third card for Player is a 0, so it remains at 3. And because we have a 4, we don't get any more card for banker. So that is a banker hand. I play banker. I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. And also you can see that on the right side of the screen, also the different scorecards that I started with, they're still there. They are formulated. They keep track of our entire shoe, also in different scorecards. And we will go over the scorecards after we finish playing. This one we have a natural 9 player and banker has a 3. So player 1, I bet banker, I lost a hand. Again, I'm 0. 0 hands won on this game. We just made the money at the beginning and that's it. That's all we needed. We have to have discipline. We have to get out when it's time to get out. Don't play whole shoes or entire days at the casino. We have a 1 player and 7 banker. Banker stands at 7, and player gets a third card. It's a 0, so it remains at 1. 1 7. That was a banker hand. We won. I played banker and I won the hand. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Now we have a natural 9 banker. Player has a 6. Banker 1. I play player. I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 4 and banker has a 4, and the banker third card is a 3 for banker. For a 4 we get a card, if we get a 2 to 7, so the third card for banker is a 0. So I have 7 player, 7 player, and banker has 4. So that was a player hand. I play player. I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Banker, the third card for player is a 0, so it remains at 1. And banker has a 6. So banker hand, I play banker. I won the hand. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 7 and it stands. Banker has a 5 and gets a third card. The third card is a 0. So 7 player, banker 5. That was a player hand. I played banker, so I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Now I have a natural 8 player. Banker has a 1. That was a player hand. I bet banker and I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. A player has a 4. A banker has a 3. A banker a player third card is a 6. And a banker has a 3 and player third card is a 6. He gets a third card. The third card is a 2. So player goes to 0 and banker goes to 5. So it's a banker hand. I play banker. I won the hand. Next hand, first card for player, banker, player, banker. I have a player 6 and a stand. Banker 0 and gets a third card. The third card is a 1. So 1 banker, 6 player. That is a player hand. I Play banker, I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have 4 player and 2 banker. Both of them get a third card. The player goes to 7. 4 plus 3 is 7, and banker gets a 4 for a total of 6. 2 plus 4, 6. So that was a player hand. I play player. I won that hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. Player has a 3, banker has a 5. Player gets a third card, gets a 9 to reduce the 3 to 2. And banker only gets a third card if we get anything from 4 to 7. So no more card for banker. So it remains at 5. That was 2, 5, 3, 9. Yeah. That was a banker hand. I play banker. I won the hand. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 5 player and 3 banker. Player gets a third card. 5 plus 9 equals 4. 4 player and banker gets a third card. And the third card is a 9, so it reduces that 3 to 2. So that was a player hand. I play banker. I lost the hand. Next hand, first card player, first card banker, second card player, second card banker. Player has a 5 and banker has a 4. Player gets a third card. The third card is a 9. So that 5 reduces to 4. And because we get a 4, we only get, banker has 4, we only get a card if we get anything from 2 to 7. So no more card for banker, so it remains at 4, and that is another die. Next hand, first card player, banker, player, banker. I have a 0 player, 0 banker. Both of them get a third card. Player gets a 5. And banker, now I'm getting the cut card, so I'm gonna complete this hand and I will play another one. Next card is a 0 for banker, so 5, 0 banker. That was a player hand. I play player. I won the hand. The next and last hand that we show. First card for player, banker, player, banker. I have a 5 player and 0 banker. Player third card is a 1 for a total of 6. And banker gets a third card and the third card is a 6. So 6, 6. So the last hand was a tie. And that was the last hand. That was a tie. If we look at the number of hands here, we won 2 extra hands of what we lost. So if we have played flat bet throughout the whole show, we have made $50, but we will have paid from their commissions. I'm gonna save this here, and this is a total of hands, 76 hands. 76 hands total. I need to fix this formula later. But for now, I'm gonna do that. And on the right side of the screen, I have um, the different scorecards. I'm gonna go over those scorecards. Is here 1 to 11. I see here 4 bankers in a row. Here another 4 bankers in a row. 4 bankers in a row here. Players 4 Okay, we're going over the 1 to 10 scorecard. I see here three players, three bankers, five bankers here, three bankers, three more bankers, three more bankers. In the Here in the 1 to 9, I see four players. On this one, I see three, six, seven bankers in a row, three, six bankers in a row, three, six bankers in a row, three players in a row. Here, I see five players in a row. 1 to 8, I see here three bankers. Here, I see three, six, seven players, three players. I see three, six, seven bankers in a row, four bankers in a row. In 1 to 7, I see three bankers here, four bankers here, three players, four bankers, three players, three more players. Um, 1 to 6, I see three bankers here, four bankers here, three players. 1 to 5, I see five bankers here, four bankers here, four players, three bankers. 1 to 4, three players, no, excuse me, three bankers, three players, three bankers, three players here, three more players. And 1 to 3, I see here a nice six players, three players, four bankers, three bankers, four bankers, three bankers, three bankers. I see three bankers here. This is 1 to 2. Three players, four bankers, three players, three bankers, five players here, three players here. So this is, and I'm not doing anymore without ties. I was able to verify that it's better to have the ties. So it's better, no, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. So I'm not gonna spend any more time studying the no ties, no counting the ties, and I think that is easier for me and for probably for everybody not to use them, or actually to use them when we are playing. So this is the almost the end. Don't forget, I will record this information, or I will save this information in my website. You can download or you can review um, the scorecards. They will be available in my website, juancarlosmonsalve.com. Don't forget, you can support my channel, you can support my work at paypal.me / juancarlosmonsalve12, or on a website that is called buymeacoffee.com / juancarlosmonsalve. Meanwhile, please give it a thumbs up to this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you get the notifications, share the video with others, sit back and observe. You can review the video over and over and over. You will be able to see things. I invite you to observe. My YouTube channel is at Juan Carlos Monsalve 1652, and my Facebook group is Baccarat Research. I will complete the shoot here. I will shuffle the shoe afterwards. That's the end of the video for today. I appreciate you watching these videos. Please watch the video from the beginning to the end and subscribe to the channel. I need subscribers. I need to get 1,000 subscribers. I have very little subscribers, only 15 subscribers so far. So I need all the help that I can get. So thank you. Have a wonderful day or night, and see you in my next video. Goodbye.